Today we're going to be talking about main idea. The main idea is what a story is mostly about. Okay, a main idea would be like a slice of pizza or a whole pizza. All the little things that are on it are called the details. The details. Okay? When we want to find the main idea, there's a couple of things we do. One thing we do is we look at the title of a story. Let's look at this story I have here. The title of my story or my passage is Bats. That gives me a hint that this story is probably about bats. I look at pictures. I see a picture on my page, just a little one, but I see a picture of a bat, so that tells me the story is probably about bats. I want you to listen as I read the story about bats, and let's figure out what this story is mostly about. It is probably about bats, but what about bats? Let's read. Bats are mammals. They have fur on their bodies like other mammals. They drink milk from their mothers. Baby bats are born live. Some people think that bats are birds, but they are not. Bats are flying mammals. Are there any words used more than once in our story? Yes, bats. Let's circle all the times bats. There's one time. Let's see. There's another time. There's 3 times, 4 times that the word bats are used in our story. So we know that this is probably going to be about bats, but let's reread the first sentence to see if it helps. A lot of times, the first sentence will help tell us what the whole thing is about. Bats are mammals. Okay? Does that tell us about what the whole thing is about? Is the whole thing about bats are mammals? Yes, it is. That is the main idea of the story. Bats are mammals. The rest of the sentences tell you why bats are mammals. They are mammals because they have fur on their bodies. That's one reason that bats are mammals. They drink milk from their mothers. That's another reason that they're mammals. Baby bats are born live. That's another reason they're mammals, okay? And this just tells you that they're not birds. Some people think they are, but they're not. They are flying mammals. So it tells you again that they're mammals. Sometimes the first sentence and the last sentence will really tell you what the main idea is. So the main idea of our passage here or our story is that bats, not just bats, but bats are mammals. That's the main idea of the story. So on our pizza here, if we had a pizza about bats, bats are mammals would be the pizza. But the little toppings on the pizza would be like bats have fur. Mama bats have babies live. They drink milk from their mother. All the details are the toppings on the pizza. The main pizza is the main idea. Okay, you can click to go to the next page to work some on main idea.